English language skills. Today our lesson is going to cover the topic of the phrase be going to. So be going to actually refers to the future, and very often you would hear as people are using this phrase in their everyday conversation. Before we talk about all the details, let's look at our 3 example sentences and let's try to find this phrase here and check the meaning. So the first sentence says, I am going to go downtown tomorrow. So where do we have the be going to phrase? It's here. Am going to. The second one. Lisa is going to be here tomorrow morning. Again, we have is going to. And the last one says the students are going to take a test next week. So the students are going to. So pay attention that this phrase looks different in 3 different examples. In the first one, we have am. The second one changes to is. And the last one starts with are. So why would it change like that? We're gonna talk later. But before, again, we talk about all the details, let's look at some other words that would indicate us the usage of this phrase, because this phrase refers only to the future tense. We talk about the future. In order to understand better, I would say that try to use, instead of hold this phrase, the verb will. So you can say in a different way like this. I will go downtown tomorrow. The second one, Lisa will be here tomorrow morning. And the last one, the students will take a test next week. So this whole phrase could be sometimes replaced with will, because that refers to the future. How do I know that it talks about the future? So we have special words here that indicate the future form. And in our case, these words are tomorrow, tomorrow morning, and next week. So remember, be going to talks about only future. So you use it for description of the future events. Now let's take a look at the formation of the affirmative form. So it all depends on what kind of pronoun you are using. So whenever you start with I, the verb to be is going to change to am. I am going to. He, she, and it would use is. He is going to. And if you are using the pronoun you, we, or they, in this case, the verb to be is going to change to are. You are going to. Pay attention that this part doesn't change. So it always stays the same. Now, let's read those sentences all together and check how do we use this form. I am going to play basketball in the evening. He is going to stay at home this night. She is going to study for a test in the afternoon. It is going to rain tomorrow. You are going to finish your project this weekend. We are going to find a new apartment next month. They are going to apply for a green card next year. So all these sentences talk about the future. And whenever you look at those examples, you would see the words that indicate the usage of the future form. We have here in the evening, this night, in the afternoon, tomorrow, this weekend, next month, next year. So since we have these words, we can use the form to be going to. Am going to, is going to, and are going to. In order to form its negative form, you would just add the negative particle not. That's a very easy way to create negative form. And let's look how do we do here with our examples. So in the first case, I am and plus negative particle not. I am not going to play basketball in the evening. He is not, or we can make a short form and we can say isn't. He isn't going to stay at home this night. She is not or isn't going to study for a test in the afternoon. It is not or it isn't going to rain tomorrow. You are not, or you can make a short form and it will be aren't. You aren't going to finish your project this weekend. We aren't going to find a new apartment next month. They aren't going to apply for a green card next year. So it's super easy. Whenever you want to make a negative form, just add not. And in this way, you're going to create negative form. And finally, if you want to ask a question, in this case, we would have to change some parts of the sentence. So this part, the verb to be that changes into am, is, or are will have to move to the front. So if you want to ask a question about I, we'll move am to the front. So we'll start with am. Am I going to play basketball in the evening? The same happens with is. So is will move to the front. So we will remove it from here and we will write here at the front. Is he going to stay at home this night? Is she going to study for a test in the afternoon? And since those are questions, we would end the sentence with a question mark. So we will put a question here. Is it going to rain tomorrow? That's a question. And same happens with are. Are moves to the front. So we start the sentence with are. Are you going to finish your project this weekend? Question mark. Are we going to find a new apartment next month? Question mark. Are they going to apply for a green card next year? Question mark. So again, if you want to ask a question, put the verb to be in the form of am, is, are to the front, and this is how you create a question. And since we are asking questions, let's look at the short answers that will follow those questions. So the first one, am I going to play basketball in the evening? A short answer could be yes, I am, or no, I am not. Is he going to stay at home this night? Yes, he is. No, he isn't. Is she going to study for a test in the afternoon? Yes, she is. No, she isn't. Is it going to rain tomorrow? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Are you going to finish your project this weekend? Yes, I am. No, I am not. Are we going to find a new apartment next month? Yes, we are. No, we aren't. Are they going to apply for a green card next year? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. So this is the end of our lesson for today. Thank you so much, dear friends, for being with us. Don't forget to please subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. And stay tuned and look forward to more videos from Highlands Community Charter and Technical School. Goodbye.